However, most affairs start very innocently. And I'm just wondering what you would say to our listeners about how do you protect your marriage from just naively doing something that could set you up in harm's way?
I think it's a great question, and I think it's harder in our culture now than it probably has been. There's a lot more men and women both in the workplace now, so you're usually going to be working around other people. Mm-hmm. I think you've got to be very intentional about this, and I think you've got to really sit down together and say, okay, what is our game plan here? Well, what we did, ours was neither one of us had a meal with someone of the opposite sex. But I think part of it is just being very intentional about it. Watch what your conversations are. You've got to, if you're in business with someone, talk about the business things. But when you cross over into personal things, the best for us, I guess, protection for our marriage has been having a good marriage. Because I decided a long time ago, I don't want to give this up. I don't want to do something really stupid that would cause this to wreck. And I'm not going to do that. First to Nancy and my kids and grandkids, but just to other people too. And I think we all have that responsibility.
And yet, it is the thing, if you are intentional, that can protect you.
And I think, just when someone asked me like that, I said, somebody that had an affair. I said, and they'll say yes, because most of us do. Right. I said, go ask them how it started. And every time they come back and they go, okay, that makes sense what you're saying.
So innocent.
Because, it starts innocent. And so I think you've got to, it's not how close you can get to the fire without getting burned. It's how far away you can stay away from it. Yeah. And we want to stay as far away from it as we can. And, I think prayer, I think spending time with our spouse, growing our marriage, all those things help keep us safe. Yeah, and to know that you're vulnerable. I mean, I think anytime we say we're not vulnerable, we're in trouble. And so, we have to protect ourselves for sure.